Okay, we're rolling. About 6 weeks ago, I played 5 competitive tennis matches in 1 week, and I lost every single one of those matches. In that same week, I launched a new business that didn't go as planned, and I posted a piece of content every single day that all flopped. Like, what do you do in a week where you try your absolute hardest in everything that you're trying to focus on, and none of it works? Like, that is what I want to speak about in this video. First of all, I want to preface, there's some birds going on crazy and my dog's running around trying to catch them. So if you hear anything like that, that's what's going on. What? Hold on, I'm pausing. Okay, we are back. But how do you keep going when you are absolutely trying your hardest? Like, everything you're trying to achieve in your life, you're going and doing the perfect amount of it. You're firing all cylinders, you're posting content, you're trying to get the sales, you're trying to win, you're trying to get better at your sport, you're trying to improve physically, mentally, skillfully, but nothing is improving, nothing is working, and you're doing everything you need to do, and you're just losing, like, you are just failing. How do you keep getting back up? How do you keep getting back up after you keep failing? Like, that is exactly what I want to speak about in this video, because I think you just have to realize that it's literally just about getting back up. Like, I've been in this game for so long. I've posted 4,000 videos on my social media. I'm at 23,000 followers. I'm nowhere near as big as I should be based on how many videos I've posted. But I know that I haven't made it yet. Like, I am not at my peak by any means. And the belief that I want to get to through in this video is really the understanding of reality is just yet to catch up with you. You are putting in all of the work, all of the time. You are doing all of the right things. You are setting the right path for yourself in reality. Like, you're literally changing reality by all of the actions that you're doing. But reality just has not caught up with you yet. And that's fucking fine. That is okay. Because now, 6 weeks later on, I've played like two competitive tennis matches this week, and I've won both of them. Not because I'm playing easier people, but because I'm a much better player than who I was 6 weeks ago. Like, I'm still doing the same amount of training. Well, actually, I'm kind of doing more at the moment, but like, that's not the reason why I'm winning more. It's because I'm literally a better player, because of the work that I was putting in before, because of the work I was putting in January when it was raining and it was fucking cold on the courts, and I was getting better. I'm like, that was the time I'm putting in to get better now, and reality just hadn't caught up with me yet. I've been playing tennis for 4 or 5 years now, and I'm literally exponentially getting better as a player right now, because reality is just starting to catch up with me. But the one thing I'm really conscious of is that I never want reality to catch up. That's why I'm training so hard at the moment. That's why you have to go so hard when things are going so well, is because you still never want reality to catch up with you. It's the same thing. It's like, if I'm posting so many videos on social media, I know that I'm going to be growing bigger, but if my follower count is catching up to the amount of videos I've posted, I know that I'm nearing a peak. And I know that it's going to slow down. That's when I need to go harder and create more, and keep up increasing the amount that you're doing towards your goal. Not coasting, not thinking it's easy. And sometimes the way you need to do more isn't actually by just posting more or playing more tennis or putting more hours on the court. It could be mental, it could be physical, so many different things, right? I'm not saying just do more. I'm saying you always want to be ahead of reality. So you are always putting in the time on the highest leverage things that you could be doing to get you closer to where you are. How do you think of that? You think of yourself in the situation of you being at the desired outcome that you're looking for. How would the tennis player who wins his matches play now, or train, or recover, or eat? How is the person who's going to be making 50 sales a day be posting content? How is a person who's going to be making 100,000 sales a day be posting content? What are those things going to be doing, and what's the difference? How are you going to be working towards those things? Because then, in the failure of things not working, it's not about the things failing, right? If you are actually just going in and putting in the time and putting in the hours to compound and allow reality and allow you as an individual to accelerate beyond reality of where it is right now, it's not about failing. It's about it coming to you. It's going to be there, and you can confidently say that you've earned the things as they come. It's not about waiting for reality to catch up and thinking, I put in the inputs this week and why didn't I win? Or why didn't I do the thing? Or I've tried my best I could this week and I lost on everything. That's the best situation to be in, because you know that in a few weeks' time, in a few months' time, everything's going to be going your way, and that's when you'll be going even better. I wanted to make this video. I've had this video idea since I played that week of tennis where I lost every single day that week, because I was kind of speaking about, like, I wanted to speak about kind of a concept which is like, the only failure is a failure to try, which I still 100% agree with. Oh, dog turn back. He's gonna do some barking. No, anyway, the only failure to try is a failure to try, which is 100% true. But it's the same thing. It's the most important thing, which I keep realizing for myself and keep realizing for everything that I'm doing, is that I just never want reality to catch up with me. I always want to be ahead of it, because then that means that your prime is always coming. You might be in excellent condition right now. You might be in motion. You could literally be in like the most motion you've ever had in your life. But if you're still putting in the work today, you're still putting in the work every single day, you know that the current amount of motion you have is never the peak. And that's really exciting. There's no reason to feel demotivated or unhappy with the results, because you know that what you currently having, you can always get more of, right? And always keep progressing. I guess it's not necessarily about having more of, it's about keep progressing in the areas that you want to grow in. And you, as an individual, have control in the areas that you want to keep growing in. So it's not like you need to keep making more money or need to keep growing followers. If you want to, you get to. You want to, you control that outcome. If you want to keep winning, you control that outcome. It's like all great players, you probably retire at some point and start doing something else, and you might focus on something else. But the most important thing that I know, true to ourselves as humans, is that we always need progression in something. And to keep the momentum in progression is the most important thing. And you always want that momentum curve to be catching up with you. So it's always beyond you. And I think that's the way you can almost control success in a way, because you always know it's coming to you. Because it's your life, you don't need to be in a rush. That's the best thing. So if you're in a situation where you're trying your fucking hardest right now and nothing is working out, you're doing it for the future version of you, because the future version of you has it. The future version of you has what you're looking for. Be the reason why they are grateful. If you're watching this video, you're probably in a situation where you understand what gratitude is, and you'll probably take those moments every now and again to be like, to sit down and realize how far you've come. You'll do that in a year's time. Be the reason why future you sits down and is grateful for you. Be the reason. Do those things now. It's the best thing to have. It's the best thing to do. It's the best thing to be. So that's one of the biggest things of making a decision to go all in on being yourself, is understanding that you always just can keep growing and can keep having the focus on what it is you want to be focusing on. It's all under your control. It's all under your individual control. So love. Drop any comments or questions in the comments, and support some love to my up and coming tennis career. Let's crush it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, drop a like, anything like that. I'll catch you in a bit.